Welcome, everyone, to Intensity Broadcasting for coverage of the Thunderstruck Super Late Model Series. Tonight, these Super Lates will be taking on Bristol Motor Speedway for 125 laps of racing action. I'm going to be your announcer for tonight, Atlee Atman-Leeson. I'm excited to call this one again here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Last week, we were at Stafford Motor Speedway, and we saw Donald Clark end up get the victory. He led 125 laps, led from flag to flag, started on the pole. Absolutely dominant performance from him. Saw Kyle Martinson get second, Cody Pennell finished third, Rick Rube fourth, and then rounding out your top five, we saw Samuel Fontaine. And now here's how your current point standings are looking like. We have Cody Pennell with a 13-point lead over Josh Oswald right now, 290 points to 273. Third in points, we have Mike Hasty. Fourth in points, it's Aaron Johnson. And then rounding out your top five right now in points, it's Aaron Ward. But something interesting I do want to mention is that Cody Pennell is not in this race, which means that as long as Josh Oswald pretty much finishes this race and has a decent finishing position, he should be able to take the point standings lead. So this is definitely big right now. This is a big race for Josh Oswald. Right now in practice, we see Rick Rube on the top of the board with a 14.48 is his fastest lap time. Second, we have Eric Meyers with a 14.48 as well. Third is Mike Hasty, 14.53. Fourth is Nathan Hall. Fifth is Nick Schaefer. Right now, your top two are all separated by less than a thousandth of a second. And we're watching some practice laps get turned here at Bristol Motor Speedway. And what an interesting track we are here tonight. See 73 degrees Fahrenheit, 6% humidity, partly cloudy skies, 2 miles per hour wind speed. Track temperature is the same as the air temperature, 73 degrees Fahrenheit. The track length is 0.5 of a mile, and we are here in Bristol, Tennessee, the virtual Bristol, Tennessee. Now, probably the first thing that anybody will notice while racing at Bristol is the banking. The banking is probably one of the biggest for a short track in the entire United States. It kind of makes Bristol almost like a big bowl. And the race cars are marbles rolling around in that bowl, and that just makes for some crazy, crazy racing. So we got 30 seconds left here in practice before we are going to have qualifying underway. And there we go. Practice is wrapping up with Rick Rube on the top of the board. So it's now time for the 5-minute qualifier. Each driver gets 2 laps to set their best lap time, and we'll see who is going to be at the top of the board in the end. And normally there would be heat races, but I believe since there's not enough cars, there won't be any heat races here tonight. So we got Mike Hasty going out on track, your practice leader, Rick Rube heading out on track. Should be a fun qualifying. There's Hemi Gherardini. And he's going to set your first lap time with a 15.34. Josh Cole, second with a 15.78. We got Rick Rube to the top of the board, 14.88. Eric Meyers to the top of the board, blowing all of those times out of the water with a 14.55. Josh Cole, 14.75. He's running in second. Rick Rube, 14.65. But still, everybody's about a tenth off of where Eric Meyers is running right now. Great lap time for the 960. You got Mike Hasty on track. He's running fourth. 14.82 is his lap time. And we still have a few others that need to get on the board. Charlie Gage Jr., Aaron Johnson, Kyle Martinson, Nathan Hall gets on the board with a 29.05. Something must have happened. That would have made his lap time so slow. I know he's around. Nathan Hall into the inside wall. That is definitely going to hurt his qualifying run. Got Aaron Johnson, a one-time winner this season. Let's see what lap time he is going to set. Yep, this is lap number 1 for him. Got Sam Wettstein on track right now. 15.10 is his lap time. Aaron Johnson in 5th with a 14.83. Still about 3/10 from where Eric Meyers is running at. Sam Wettstein gets to 3rd on lap number 2, and then Aaron Johnson then gets to 3rd on lap number 2 as well. Aaron Johnson in 3rd with a 14.68. Nobody is able to catch Eric Meyers, though. There we got the M&M's mobile of Michael Swink on track right now, and he is loose off of turn 4. Or, no, that was turn 2, but still, that's definitely going to hurt his qualifying run. See, Joe Wright on Facebook says, let's go Sam. Sam Wettstein looking to be starting 4th on the board. Had a great qualifying lap time of a 14.72. Still about 2/10 off of, or 2/10 off of your leader right now, Eric Meyers. Got Ray Page just getting out on track right now. See what lap time he is going to set. And he's around. So far, a lot of people having trouble with Bristol. That's just showing how much of a difficult track this place is. See, Chuck Johnson says, let's get another win. Number 78. Aaron Johnson already with 1 win this season, trying to get win number 2. Bristol, definitely a track where anything can happen. Definitely not out of the question for the 78 Aaron Johnson. Less than 30 seconds left here in qualifying. We do have Josh Oswald out on track right now. Looks like he might have waited a little bit too late to get on track because he is not going to be able to set a qualifying lap time. I will say normally we do have heat races. There will not be one tonight, I don't think. Yep, we're going to have another 2-minute warm-up just to give these drivers a little bit more time to get situated with the track. And then we will be getting ready for your green flag action. So again, it's looking like Eric Meyers will be starting on the pole. Yep, checkers or wreckers is definitely how it is here at Bristol. Already getting some lap times on the board. Eric Meyers right now the fastest with a 14.86 is his lap time. Rick Rube to the top of the board with a 14.64. Rick Rube, him and Meyers are definitely the two favorites to win the night's race. I believe this is Eric Meyers' first race of the season. Wow, Rick Rube, I know we saw him have a great performance last week at Stafford. He ended up getting a top 5, started in 6th and gained 2 spots. And he's still on the top of the board with a 19.51 as his lap time, looking very, very fast. He's going to be starting outside pole here in the feature. And there we go. Practice is wrapping up with Rick Rube on the top of the board. And here we go. We are getting set for your 125 lap feature. Let's take a look here at your starting lineup. Nope. There we go. Starting on the pole with a 14.553 representing In the Zone Motorsports. It's the 960 of Eric Meyers. Starting in P number 2, we have Rick Rube. Third place is Aaron Johnson. Outside of him with Extreme Motorsports, it's Mr. Sam Wetstein. And rounding out your top 5, we have Kyle Martinson. Starting in 6th, it's Josh Cole. 7th from Michigan, we have Mr. Mike Hasty. 8th place with Full Send Racing, it's none other than Ray Page. 9th is Michael Swink. And then rounding out your top 10, it's Hemi Gerardini. 11th place will be Nick Schaefer. 12th is the 55 of Charlie Yates Jr. 13th with Warrior Racing, it's Nathan Hall. 14th place is Josh Oswald. And then rounding out your top 15, we have Aaron Ward. So here we go, getting ready for your feature event. Again, Eric Meyers starting on the bottom, Rick Rube starting on the top. Behind him, we got the 98 and 78 of Aaron Johnson and Sam Wetstein. Drivers warming up those tires, trying to get as much heat in them as possible. Pace car getting ready to pull in here. Here we come to the green. Pace car's in. And green flag is out. There we see Eric Meyers taking off. He is able to get clear of Rick Rube, but we are side by side for second. Here comes Aaron Johnson. He is able to get clear of Rick Rube and up to second place. Aaron Johnson now setting his sights on your leader, Eric Meyers. He is reeling him in, trying to set up that pass as we complete lap number 1. Eric Meyers a little bit loose off of turn number 4. That's going to allow Aaron Johnson to get right up to him. He's definitely going to try to make a pass here in the next couple of laps. And we already see a caution flag come out. Hemi Gerardini and Charlie Yates Jr. So here it is right here. We are watching Hemi Gerardini's got Nick Schaefer behind him. I believe that's Ray Page in front of him. and he washes way up the track. We see Nick Schaefer taking this opportunity to look low under him. I believe this is going to happen here in turn number 1. Looks to me like Schaefer washes up on the bottom right in to Hemi Gherardini's rear quarter panel. Both of them into the outside wall. We see Nick Schaefer even getting a little bit of airtime. Your typical short track wreck here at Bristol Motor Speedway. So we only got a little bit of a green flag run, but still, Eric Meyers in the lead right now, but he had Aaron Johnson all over his back bumper. We do have a couple of shout-outs on Facebook. See, Donald Clark says, let's go Aaron Johnson. Aaron Johnson running in that second position right now. He is definitely going to have a chance here to get by Eric Meyers on this next restart. Aaron Buff says, shake and bake. Let's go Ricky Bobby. Not sure where... And then we got Donald Clark. He says, Kyle Martinson, get on the loud pedal. Let's see. Martinson was able to get to that third spot. Also, definitely a driver with the chance to win. He knows how to get it done. He's gotten a win this season. Got runner-up last week at Stafford Motor Speedway. He's going to try to get it done here at Bristol. So I'm looking, I believe lights are off. Yep, lights are off on the pace car. We are getting ready to go back green here. And it looks like the pace car is in. And green flag is out. There we see Eric Meyers taking off. He is able to get clear of Aaron Johnson. We were side by side for third, but Kyle Martinson is able to get to that second spot. Aaron Johnson still right on Eric Meyers' back bumper, not letting him get away. And oh, he's looking under him in turns 1 and 2. We see Eric Meyers shuts the door. Aaron Johnson right now with the fastest lap time of the race, 15.03, running really, really fast right now, but can't quite get by the 96. By the way, Eric Meyers is 96 on the track, but 960 on the ticker. Michael Swink just ran the fastest lap time of the race with a 14.66. Then we see Aaron Johnson running. Oh, he's looking low under Donald Clark here as we go into 3 and 4, getting to his rear quarter panel. But again, he can't quite get by him. See, Eric Meyers doing a great job running that defensive line. Take a look what it looks like from that cockpit cam of Aaron Johnson right now. I mean, he's wheeling it in the corners, just trying to get under that 960. He's got some great straightaway speed. It's just in the corners, Meyers is able to get back ahead. This is interesting. Nathan Hall just ran the fastest lap time of the race with a 14.64. He's in 10th right now. It definitely looks like Hall has a lot more speed than where he's running on track. So if he can maybe make it by Josh Cole, might see Hall continue to make his way up through the field. Aaron Johnson still all over Eric Meyers' back bumper, continuing to try to make that pass. I don't know. What is Aaron Johnson going to try to do here? He's really struggling to get by Eric Meyers right now. I mean, he's tried everything. He's tried to go low. He's tried to go high. He's tried diamond in the corners, but in the end, Eric Meyers is just able to get back ahead. And it's got to be frustrating for Aaron Johnson right now to have so much speed, but to struggle so much to get by someone. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what Aaron Johnson's really going to try to do here as we're coming to 25 laps completed. And I am not sure what just happened. A caution flag comes out. Let's see. Oh, looks like it's Josh Cole. Let's take a quick gander at what happened. Ooh, Cole washes way up the track off of 4 into the outside wall, and Nathan, oh my gosh. We see Josh Cole getting onto his lid. I'm not sure if I have ever seen these super late models do that. And he had a nice ride on the wall. Let's take a look at that cockpit cam. Yeah, just washes way up the track, way too much speed off the corner. And you see the 2 right side tires, if you're making contact, just get some air time, hits it again, and yep, he's on his lid. That's not a fun feeling. Got Eric Meyers still in the lead right now. Let's take a look at how your field is looking. Eric Meyers is running in first right now. Got Aaron Johnson in second. Kyle Martinson running in third. Rick Rubin fourth. And then rounding out your top 5 right now, we have Mike Hasty. Let's see. Donald Clark says, I don't remember who Kyle Martinson finished second to last week. Do you remember? I'm not sure, Donald. I think his name started with a D or something. I'm not quite sure though. And then Chuck Johnson says, use the bumper. Aaron Johnson is going to have to. I mean, he's been stuck behind Meyers for quite some time, and nothing has really been working. We'll see if he pulls out the chrome horn here on this next restart. Your pace car is in. And green flag is out. There we see Eric Meyers taking off. He's able to get clear of Aaron Johnson. Here comes Rick Rube on the outside of Kyle Martinson. They are side by side through turns 1 and 2. Rube has the nose, but Kyle Martinson makes it back equal. On to the backstretch. Look at that. Oh! Contact! Rick Rube is around. Caution flag is out. And a big pile up. Josh Oswald involved. Nathan Hall involved. Oh, no. Here's a look at what exactly happened right here. So here we go, coming in to, I believe that's turns 3 and 4. No. Are you kidding me? I think that was netcode right there. Yeah, never even made contact. That is just... that has got to be frustrating for both... man. Hate it for Rick Rube. Look at that. You could have at least put a person between that gap. That has got to be frustrating. I mean, iRacing is the closest thing you're going to get to racing in real life. For sure. And it's definitely realistic, but netcode is definitely iRacing's biggest flaw. And I saw it last night, and it's just, it's so frustrating to witness. It's like, ugh, they don't even make contact. It's just, it's terrible for the person that it happens to, and I know the person who was supposed to make the hit has to feel bad about it as well. And I mean, for those of you who don't know, netcode is basically when it's looking like you're going to hit someone, and so iRacing registers that you hit someone, even if you ended up not hitting them. And it's just, it's so frustrating. And again, I hate it so much for Rick Rube and Kyle Martinson that happened. But pace car lights are off, so we're getting ready to go back green here. Eric Meyers will be restarting on the bottom. Aaron Johnson restarting on the top. Behind them, it's Kyle Martinson, and up to fourth now, it's Mike Hasty. Pace car's in. And there is Eric Meyers taking off. He caught Aaron Johnson sleeping side by side for third between Kyle Martinson and Mike Hasty. We see Kyle Martinson is able to get clear. Mike Hasty still right on Martinson's back bumper. We see Michael Swink trying to get up there to Mike Hasty as well. Martinson reeling in Aaron Johnson for that second spot. He is right there, looking high, looking low, trying to set up that pass on that 78 machine. What's Martinson going to try to do here? So far, it's definitely looked like this track is so hard to pass on. And I don't know if that's going to be the case here. See Michael Swink reeling in Mike Hasty for that fourth spot, trying to get up there. But the field is actually starting to get a little bit spread out. Aaron Johnson is beginning to reel back in your leader, Eric Meyers. But again, he can't quite get up there. One driver trying to make his way back up to the field, Nathan Hall. He's getting up there to 8th, trying to get by Hemi Girardini. Nathan Hall was involved in the latest incident. Oh, Girardini into the outside wall. Hall almost got involved in that. All over that back bumper. Look back here for the battle of the lead between Eric Meyers and Aaron Johnson. Aaron Johnson right there on Meyers' back bumper. Trying to get as low as he possibly can in the turns. We see that time through 1 and 2, he was running about a car length lower than where Meyers was at. Will it be enough, though, to get that 78 by? See Kyle Martinson beginning to reel in that number 2 machine of Aaron Johnson. I do see that all 3 cars in the top 3 right now are running the pink cars for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And if you look in the top left corner of the screen, we have the Intensity Broadcasting October Breast Cancer Awareness Month logo there. And shout out to Josh Hall for making that awesome logo in it. That's going to be up on all broadcasts all throughout the month of October. And everyone here at the Intensity Broadcasting team is currently praying for anyone who has gone through or is currently going through breast cancer. See Kyle Martinson washes way up the track as he's trying to get up there to Aaron Johnson. He's really sending it into the... Oh, he's running way higher than where everybody else is running at. I don't know if that's in efforts to save tires or that might be where the groove is at right now. Maybe trying to diamond the corners. I am not sure with that 07 right now. Right now, the field getting pretty spread out. 50 laps completed. Let's take a look right now at your top 5. You got Eric Meyers in first, Aaron Johnson in second, Kyle Martinson running in third. You got Mike Hasty in fourth, and then right now in fifth we got Michael Swink. See Aaron Johnson beginning to reel back in Eric Meyers for that lead. We see a couple corners ago he's running about a car length lower than where he was running at. Johnson trying anything in his power to get up there. Nathan Hall continuing to try to make his way up through the field right now. He's looking to get by 7th place driver Sam Wettstein right now. Fun facts, right now, Nathan Hall has the, and as I'm talking about that, we see a caution flag comes out. Hemi Gerardini. Here he is right here running behind Aaron Ward. He's got Ray Page behind him, and Ray looks like is coming up on him fast. Looks like Page drifts up a little bit and into Hemi Gerardini. Looks like it was only a 1-car incident, though. So far, till this point, Eric Meyers has led all of the laps. The only driver to really come close to him has been Aaron Johnson. But even Aaron Johnson has struggled to get by that 96. And again, this is Eric Meyers' first race in the series. Hasn't participated in any races previously. And wow. Despite this as being his rookie race here this season, he is showing tremendous skill. Again, leading every lap so far. Having a very, very fast lap time. Very, very fast right now for the 96 of Eric Meyers. So right now, lights are off on the pace car. We're getting ready to go back green here. Eric Meyers restarting on the bottom. Aaron Johnson restarting on the top. Pace car's in. Green flag is out, and there we see Eric Meyers taking off side by side for third. We got Kyle Martinson able to get clear of Mike Hasty. Aaron Johnson reeling in Eric Meyers for that first spot. He's looking to try to make a pass here in the next couple of laps. Getting all the way up to that back bumper. He's looking low. Almost got to that rear quarter panel of that 96 machine. Aaron Johnson just trying to find anything to get by that 96. Whew. He is right there, and watch out, here's Kyle Martinson. So Johnson, I believe, got into the wall a little bit there. Kyle Martinson trying to take an advantage of that. See Aaron Johnson almost getting into Eric Meyers' back bumper right there. Watch out for that Kyle Martinson, because if the top two wreck, he'll be able to fly right by and take the lead. Martinson in a good position right now. Kyle Martinson looking to the high side, trying to see if he can get any speed up there. Whew. Again, Johnson almost getting into Eric Meyers' rear quarter panel. Man. Still right there. What is Eric Johnson going to try to do here? Oh, we got a caution come out. Aaron Ward is around. Take a look. Aaron Ward pretty much running by himself. Let's see, there's Ray Page. And I'm not sure who else. But, ooh, Ray washes way up the track into the outside wall, and so does Aaron Ward. Aaron Ward's right side tires got off the track, and then we see it slides right into the inside wall. Man, hate to say it there for Aaron Ward, driver who's actually running the top 5 in points right now. But right now, still, Eric Meyers in the lead right now. Top 5 is looking like this. Again, Eric Meyers in the lead. Aaron Johnson running in second. Kyle Martinson in third. Mike Hasty in fourth. And then rounding out your top 5 currently, it's Michael Swink. I do think after this race, because Cody Pennell is not participating in tonight's race, I do think we're going to see Josh Oswald inherit the point standings lead as long as he does well in this race. Getting ready to go back green here. Eric Meyers restarting on the bottom. Aaron Johnson restarting on the top. Ooh. Green flag is out, and there we see Eric Meyers taking off. We are side by side for second between Kyle Martinson and Aaron Johnson. They're pretty much equal as we go on to the backstretch. Martinson finally able to get clear. And Aaron Johnson has now fallen to that 3rd spot. Something must have happened there on the restart. But Aaron Johnson trying to get that 2nd spot back. He is getting right up to Kyle Martinson's back bumper. Oh, caution flag is out. Charlie Gates Jr., Hemi Gerardini around. Here it is. Right now we're watching Charlie Gates Jr. And there's Gerardini in front of him. You see, the 017 is looking like he's almost getting sideways. Yeah, and there we go. Finally getting sideways, and Gates Jr. has nowhere to go. Except for right into him. I believe Ray Page almost got involved. So Eric Meyers right now has led every single lap so far. Started on the pole. Has done very, very well. Kyle Martinson has just now gotten up to 2nd. He was behind Aaron Johnson for most of this race, fighting for that 2nd spot. And then something happened on the most recent restart. He was able to get by Aaron Johnson in 3rd where he started. He has been running in 2nd behind Meyers for most of the race, but kind of fell behind. And here on this next restart, we are actually going to pump up the intensity for a little bit of restart action. So here we go. Yellow flag is out. while we were doing Pump Up the Intensity. And oops. Looks like Nathan Hall involved in this one. We'll get the wreckage replay up and ready to go here for you. Here it is. Here's the wreck. Nathan Hall, ooh, had Ray Page right behind him. They almost hit right there. Again? This is the second, I'm pretty sure. No. Look at that! You could fit a golf cart in that space. Or no, maybe not that, but that's still a pretty big gap. I mean, doesn't even get close, and he just goes around. Gosh, hate it. Hate to see that. Again, that is definitely one of, if not the worst parts of iRacing, is netcode. And there it is, live for you to see. Man, that is just so unfortunate for Nathan Hall. Lights are off on the pace car. We are getting ready to go back green here. Eric Meyers will be restarting on the bottom. Kyle Martinson will be restarting on the top. Pace car's in. Green flag is out, and there we see Eric Meyers taking off. We are side by side for a second. Here comes Aaron Johnson almost to Kyle Martinson's rear quarter panel, and we see Eric Meyers is just driving away. Battle for second brewing between Arrow, and we see some cars into the outside wall. Caution flag is out. So here's a little glimpse of what happened. There's Sam Wattstein. He's got Ray Page and Aaron Ward behind him. And it looks like he's close call between Ray Page and Aaron Ward. They almost hit each other. And oh, this was in front of them. Let's go to Michael Swink. Michael Swink was running side by side with Mike Hasty, and I think he might have turned down a little bit to avoid hitting the outside wall and run right into Mike Hasty. Both of them get some, oh my gosh, get some crazy airtime. Oh, yeah, that's... See, whoa! I want to take a look at the cockpit cam of Swink. There you see they make contact. You can see under his car, right side's going to the air. And then into the wall again, I think. And then Sam Wattstein kind of is like a rocket launcher. and sends Swink flying into the air. Getting ready to go back green here. Eric Meyers restarting on the bottom. Kyle Martinson restarting on the top. All right, pace car's in, and there we see Eric Meyers taking off. He's able to get clear of Kyle Martinson. Aaron Johnson falls in behind Kyle Martinson, but the two are battling at the moment. Aaron Johnson can make a pass at any moment right now, trying to get back to second where he ran for a lot of this race. We see Martinson reeling in. Your leader, oh, Eric Meyers, he almost got into his back bumper. He is right there. We just saw the fastest lap of the race get set. First driver to break into the 14.5s. That's Josh Oswald running in fourth right now. If your top three get into something, Josh Oswald could potentially get right by and up to first. He's coming. And we see another caution flag come out. Sam Wettstein involved in this one. There we see Wettstein and Michael Swink running together. Looks to me, again, we've seen this time and time again. The car on the bottom just washes up a little bit right into the car on the top, and then the car on the top goes around. And Wettstein into the outside wall. Right now, one driver you're going to need to watch out for is Josh Oswald. I believe after this race, if he can finish in the top 5, he should be your points leader. And he's been fast all season. He just can't quite get up there to the top 2 or to first. Tonight might be his night. Coming up to lap number 125 laps to go. Here's how the field is looking like. Eric Meyers in first. Kyle Martinson in second. Aaron Johnson in third. We have Josh Oswald in fourth. And then rounding out your top 5, a name that I haven't really mentioned all race, that's Nick Schaefer. Kudos to him for getting up there to the top 5. And we are still pacing here. Bristol Motor Speedway still letting the field get situated. We still have 12 cars on the lead lap despite all the cautions we've had so far. This has just been a crazy, crazy race. Lights are off on the pace car. We're getting ready to go back green here. One driver, I don't know who is still in, how he's still in the lead lap is Michael Swink. He's just been involved in so many of these wrecks, has gotten so much damage, but he's still up there. So that's good for the 51 M&M's machine. Pace car's in. Green flag is back out, and there we see Eric Meyers taking off. He's able to get clear of Kyle Martinson. We see Aaron Johnson falls in line behind the 07. Here comes Josh Oswald trying to get up there to the 78 machine. Aaron Johnson beginning to reel in Kyle Martinson for second. He's going to try to make a pass here any second. Less than 25 laps to go, or 25 laps to go right now. Martinson trying his best to reel in your leader, Eric Meyers, and we see another caution. Here it is. Here's the wreck. So here we go, side by side between Sam Wetstein and Mike Hasty. Oh, and just looks like Nathan Hall just gets loose on his own. Mike Hasty comes piling in. Sam Wetstein has nowhere to go. And then there comes Hemi Girardini plowing in. Just a big wreck right there. Still under pace laps as we're coming to 20 laps to go. Can Eric Meyers hold off the rest of the field and complete the lap sweep and lead every single lap? We'll see here. Doing a shout out the biggest mover of the race, and that's Josh Oswald in fourth. He started in 14th, missed qualifying, and has shown just how fast he is. Flew up through the field, was able to avoid a lot of the wrecks, and here he is now trying to maybe get a podium finish. There we go. Lights are off on the pace car. We're getting ready to go back green here. Eric Meyers will be restarting on the bottom. Kyle Martinson restarting on the top. Here we go. Pace car is making that hard left turn on pit road. Green flag is back out. There we see Eric Meyers taking off. Kyle Martinson in second. Aaron Johnson in third. Aaron Johnson trying to reel in that 07 machine and get back to second where he ran for a lot of this race. Kyle Martinson trying to reel in Eric Meyers and try to be the second leader of the race. And he's actually getting up there. Kyle Martinson trying to make a pass. He might do it. Wow. Oh! Aaron Johnson into the outside wall. That's going to hurt him. And, whoa, he just ran the fastest lap time of the race despite getting into the wall with a 14.46. These late models, or super late models, are as fast as they've been all race. It's like the tires are just now coming in. Eric Meyers still keeping that lead, but Kyle Martinson still right behind him. Eric Meyers just keeps on looking into his rearview mirror, trying to fend off that 07 with 15 laps to go. I don't know what Kyle Martinson can really do here in this situation except for use the bumper. He's just having a lot of trouble getting by that 96. Ooh, he's getting up there, getting up there. We got 10 laps to go now for Kyle Martinson to try to get by your leader, Eric Meyers. We actually do have a battle for third beginning to brew. Josh Oswald all over Aaron Johnson's back bumper right now. Oswald trying to get to that rear quarter panel. He almost got under him here in turns 1 and 2. Or 3 and 4. Again, Aaron Johnson getting into the outside wall. That's going to slow him down. And Josh Oswald is able to get to third. Josh Oswald into the top 3 right now. It's looking pretty good for him having the lead. Aaron Johnson right outside, though, trying to get that third place spot back. We see Johnson with the nose. Again, gets into the outside wall. Johnson having a lot of trouble up there. And there we go. We see Aaron Johnson finally able to get back by, but I don't think we've seen the end of that 17 machine. Oh, look at this. Here comes Nick Schaefer. The 3 machine trying to get up there to Aaron Johnson. Nick, a name that we haven't mentioned all race, suddenly has been put into the mix. And Big Wreck Ray Page around, and we are getting ready for the wreckage replay. So here we go. Got Ray Page running with Josh Oswald in front of him. He's got Rick Rube behind him. And we see Ray Page washing way up the track right in to Rick Rube. Getting a little bit of airtime. We've seen a ton of that here tonight at Bristol. This has been a crazy race. A lot of people going on Mars missions. Good night. Hate to see it there for Ray Page, who has been running strong for a lot of this race. See, Steve McDonald says, go Josh Oswald. Josh running that 5th spot right now, trying to keep it in the top 5, maybe even trying to get into that top 3. Almost got by Aaron Johnson. Definitely has a chance to get a podium finish. And I believe we are getting ready for a green-white checker right here. And gotta say, Kyle Martinson has got to be getting desperate right now to getting by Eric Meyers. I mean, he's tried and he's tried and he's tried to get by that 96, but he can't quite get by him. Martinson might have a chance here on this green-white checkered. Watch out as well for Aaron Johnson. Johnson ran in second for most of this race. Fell down to third. Hasn't been able to quite get back up to second, but I think he got a good restart. He could be in the mix of things to get the win. And I do have to say that I do feel very bad for the cones right now. They have just been getting beaten up, unfortunately. Everybody taking their anger out on the cones right now. Yeah, and it's mostly Kyle Martinson. What? Oh, yep, there he goes, hitting the cones, hitting the cones. What in the world? And we are getting ready to go back green here. Eric Meyers restarting on the bottom. Kyle Martinson restarting on the top. Here we go. Pace car's in. Green flag is out, and there we see Eric Meyers taking off side by side for third between Nick Schaefer and Aaron Johnson. Aaron Johnson is able to get clear. Johnson all over Kyle Martinson's back bumper, trying to get back to second. Tried to look low there on the backstretch. We are coming to one lap to go. Here we go. Kyle Martinson trying to get to your leader. Eric Meyers, can he catch him? I don't think so. It's looking like Eric Meyers is going to get the win. And Aaron Johnson can't quite get by Kyle Martinson. Eric Meyers has led every single lap in this race. He gets the win. And this is the second time in a row, second race in a row, where we've seen the leader lead every single lap and then win the race. Wow. But Kyle Martinson gets second. Aaron Johnson gets third, and we're getting ready to see Eric Meyers burn it down in a well-deserved burnout. Great win for him. We are getting ready now for your driver interviews. So I believe starting off, we are getting ready to pull in your third place finisher from Hueytown, Alabama. It's Aaron Johnson. Here we go. Aaron, this is out in the broadcast booth. You got a copy. Awesome. Well, what a fantastic race for you. I know you started in that third position, and you were running in second for most of the race. Almost got by Eric a couple times, but you couldn't quite get by him. And then we saw in a restart, Kyle was able to get back by you, and you couldn't quite catch back up to him. I know you were battling with Schaefer and Oswald for a little bit, but still able to keep that third spot. I mean, how did it feel here at Bristol? I mean, what was your take on this race? Do you think maybe if you could have stayed in second, you might have had a chance to be up there and get the lead in the end? I got you. Well, before we let you go, Aaron, is there anybody else you'd like to thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank SPM, Shock Eye 12, Kent Hunley, JB Crickhead, Kyle Martinson, my teammate, Tanner Tomasi, Richard, Harden, all the guys that helped me race and everything.
For sure. Well, again, congratulations on the third place finish, Aaron, and have a great rest of your night.
You too. Appreciate it.
Well, that is your third place finisher, Aaron Johnson. Next up, we're going to be pulling in your second place finisher. Got the 07 of Kyle Martinson. Here we go. Kyle, this is Atlee in the broadcast booth. You got a copy.
Can you hear me?
Yep, got you loud and clear.
Hey, what's up, man?
It's going pretty good, and it looks like it was going pretty good for you out there yourself. I know didn't really have the qualifying run that you wanted. Started in 5th, but I mean, you quickly made your way up to the field. You were running in 3rd for most of the race, and we saw in a restart you were able to get by Aaron Johnson, and you pretty much stayed in 2nd for most of the race. You couldn't quite get by Eric. You threw a couple shots at him, but in the end, he ended up getting the win. You ended up getting 2nd, but still had a great run. I mean, what was your take on this race? And I mean, how did it feel fighting for that first spot throughout this race?
Oh, yeah, it's second week. I finished 2nd. It sucks, we're not going to lie, but hey, still having a blast, and Eric, he was really fast tonight, so hats off to him.
Now I know a lot of y'all were fast, like in the later portions of the race. How were the tires feeling there at the end?
I felt really good from about lap 80 to lap 100. After that, I just got super tight. Every time I got super close to Eric, it just got super tight, and it was just hard to pass. Even maybe my tire's a little better than his. I don't know if I could have made the pass on him cleanly at least.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. But still, great job with the runner-up finish, Kyle. I mean, is there anybody else you'd like to thank before we let you go?
Yep, got to thank all my teammates over SPM, everyone at Shock Eye, JB, Mike Harden, who else here?
Got you. Well, again.
And Richard Allen, Tanner Tomasi. Sorry, I forgot all his names, but yeah, just gotta give them a shout out.
Yeah, it's all good, Cal, and it's awesome that you have a lot of good supporters that help you here in this league. And again, congratulations on your win, or excuse me, your second place finish, Cal. Have a great rest of your night.
Thanks, buddy. Have a good night.
Yep, you too. And looks like we do have your first place finisher, Eric Meyers, in the waiting room. So we'll go ahead and pull him in from Fairfield, California. Here is Eric Meyers. Eric, this is Atlee in the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Hey, what's up?
What's up? Looks like you had a great race out there tonight here at Bristol. Led every single lap of the race. I mean, you were just on a whole nother level compared to everybody else. And I mean, even when we saw Aaron try to get by you, Kyle try to get by you, you're still able to hold them off. I mean, again, just so fast here at Bristol. I mean, what was the key to just keeping that lead for the whole race and just dominating this race?
I mean, honestly, I went with the 12-to-1 steering box for the race, which wasn't the brightest idea I've ever had. It lost a lot of short run speed, but it helped maintain the right front tire. Bristol is not my strongest track, and I knew that saving tires here was going to be a pain because this is one of the few tracks I don't know how to manage a car all that well. So it was really difficult. I felt like I pinched Aaron and Kyle just a little bit. And I hate to do that as often as I race with them, but I knew if I could hold them off for a little bit there and hopefully get a couple green flag runs in, it would pay off for the tires.
We saw a lot of cautions in this race. Were you worried, at first that you got to a point where you had a big gap and we saw those cautions coming out? Were you worried that the cautions might spoil your chance to win?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I was really worried about both Kyle and Aaron there on the short runs. They were there, and I mean, it's pretty obvious that they were much quicker than me on the very short runs. But once we got about 5 or 6, 7 green flag laps, I could start kind of just pushing a little bit harder, and it seemed like car was there. So I'll take it.
Gotcha. Well, again, before we let you go, Eric, is there anybody else you'd like to thank before I let you go?
Yeah, I would like to thank the guys over at Reverly Racing. All the support we get from them and SPM, Daniel Pope, Parker Charvez, everyone over there that helps us out. You know, Rick Rube was there on my outside for the start of the race. I wish he had a little bit better of a finish there, but I think he got turned a little bit. But to come home 1-6 for our team is pretty nice, and I'm excited for next week.
Yep, I know this was your first race, so way to start it out in this series with a win, and hopefully maybe we'll see some more all throughout this season. And again, congratulations on the win, Eric. Have a great rest of your night.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
Well, there you have it. Again, congratulations to your winner, Eric Meyers. I do want to see, check out the chat. Chuck Johnson says, what about Dad? Uh-oh. Dad didn't get thanked. That's gonna... Uh-oh. Aaron Johnson's in trouble. Sorry I didn't thank you, Chuck, but glad your son still ended up getting the top 3 finish. But again, thank you to everyone for tuning in to watch the broadcast here on Intensity Broadcasting. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe to Intensity Broadcasting on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook, as it would be greatly appreciated. Check us out on Twitter, Intensity Broad 1. We're always dropping polls, interacting with viewers on there. You get notified when we go live. Great place to be. Intensity Broad 1, again, is the Twitter. And then if you haven't already, make sure to download the eRacing TV on Roku TV or Fire TV, as we are on there on Sundays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, along with some other broadcasting companies as well. 7 nights a week, there's racing broadcasts on there. So if you're a racing or iRacing fan, that's definitely the app you need on your Roku TV or Fire TV. Punch it in, eRacing TV. I'm Atlee Atman on behalf of the entire Intensity Broadcasting team. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Over and out.